I'll call our meeting back to order. Confidential business. Break. And I'll ask again if anyone has a pecuniary conflict of interest. I believe the deputy mayor has.
Yes, I do with item number 7.4, Steve Walker's letter, and 8.6, the planning report number 36/2012, which both deal with interventions.
Okay. Thank you for that. And I ask the clerk if we have anything to raise in the report from the in-camera session.
There is a motion needed on the one report.
Okay.
If everyone was kind of move that motion.
I will move that the clerk will investigate, will put the property back.
I'll do the wording of that motion. Sorry about that. If you could read the motion that's required.
Okay, the proposed motion is that the municipality set the sale price for the Proof Line Road allowance of $1,000 per acre, plus legal survey, advertising, and administrative costs, and that the clerk be instructed to investigate if there are any issues with the proposed sale with the Conservation Authority, or if there are any drainage report issues.
And I will move that.
To instruct the clerk to do that. Second by Councillor Russell. Questions on that? All in favor of that? Carried. Thank you. And that's out of the, we have the consent agenda, item 4.1 and 4.2, the minutes, Forest BIA, and applications for the Committee of Adjustment. Councillor Bonsteel moved the acceptance of that. Deputy Mayor Day seconded. Questions? All in favor of that? That's carried. We have two sets of minutes of October 9th and October 15th. Councillor Cook, both sets of minutes. Second by Councillor Scott. Councillor Russell.
I wasn't in attendance at the last council meeting, maybe I should.
Stroke you off the list.
Yes, please.
You were there.
Okay.
I was there.
It was a quiet.
It was a quiet night.
Councillor McGuire.
5.1, just it says at the very top, minutes of the land insurance fire board meeting. Top of the page.
So that page.
Okay, to clarify, all in favor of that? Carried, thanks. We have a few minutes before the delegation. 7:10. 7:20 for the other meeting. Yes, we'll start off with correspondence on 7. There's 4 items there of correspondence to receive and file. 7.1, 2, 3, and 4. 7.4 is Councilor McGuire.
Move to receive and file.
There's 4 pieces of correspondence. Second by Councilor Underwood. Any questions on any of those? All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Carry on with correspondence. 7.5 for council direction. This is on the subdivision committee. And we put in a petition for the roads. Councillor Russell.
I'll make a motion to send that to budget.
Send it for budget deliberation. Second by Councillor Scott. Questions on that? Councillor Cook.
Well, not that I'm in disagreement with it, I just wonder if it's a little premature at this point. Maybe we just want to give it another few months, maybe when the weather's warmer, to see if the road will bind according to what the specs were. Don't start. Just use the binding of this.
Deputy Mayor Day.
Yes, I think it would be warranted to provide some reassurance to these people. In the meantime, what our perspective is on this, that we will ensure that the contracting company that we worked with will fulfill their obligations to ensure that these are not washboarding or potholed, or that it'll be a reasonable finish when it's done too. So somehow we have to communicate to them that we have further concerns and that we respond. So I can make that into a motion that is in the letter.
One motion.
The motion is there that it get referred to budget. If we want a further motion that we explain that
I will subsequently.
after that, so the motion is that it goes to budget for discussion. Further comment comment to that?
Yeah, well, I'd like to send it to budget because I think, obviously, the things that were said by both councilors here are correct. It's request number 2 that I'm, Mr. Mayor, it involves something that's county, and I just thought if we don't get it into the thing, then the county budget, they're already starting the county budget, and we've done ours already, so, all I'm saying is that the next, I think I'd like another motion, exactly what we said here, that we explain or whatever, but I think in terms of, we have to get this rolling along. We're gonna get a report on the first one, request number 1, but request number 2 needs to go to another forum as well. If we don't start it, you're not gonna start even figuring it out, so.
All in favor of sending it to budget? Okay. Carried, and further motion, Council?
Yes. I
Okay,
will,
Mary
I'll just repeat what I was saying, that, make a motion that we send a letter to the undersigned on this, this petition that explains what steps we've taken, and we will take to ensure that the contractor fulfills his obligation to have a reasonable finish to this road on time, essentially.
That's part of the report that was given at the last council meeting, so the time frame and the warranty for that. Second by Councilor Scott.
Yes?
Okay. All in favor of that? Carried. 7.6. Windsor Park, dangerous situation at the mouth of the Asaba River. We're going to be dealing with that, the delegation dealing with a lot of the same situation with that, and there's reports coming on that. Councilor Russell?
I don't want to receive and file that because I think it's part of the discussion that we're going to have. I think it's a tabling for right now.
Okay, we just leave that one for later on in the meeting. That's, okay. 7.7. This is the Granville's letter, Granville Sewage Treatment Facility. Councilor Bonsky?
Yeah, I think we should defer that as well until we have discussions on, we don't even know the cost yet on the tender. It's a little premature to be discussing.
Where are those, okay. There was one, I was at that meeting, the letter stated that I wasn't going to talk to him, but I did talk to the gentleman that was mentioned in the letters.
Yeah. I think
So
we
we'll
both-
just
both did, I think.
refer that through to,
When
just
we-
receive and file for now and refer to this, to
Yeah,
the discussions involving,
well, if we tell them we're deferring it until we have those discussions,
no,
then I think that's the way to do it.
receive and file for discussion. Seconding that, Councilor Russell?
Yes,
And we'll let them know that.
All in favor of that?
One question.
Oh, sorry, question?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I was just wondering again, will the information that's provided to us by the economist on Thursday actually provide clarity on the different sewer rates, if the costs are spread across the municipality or only paid by users? Will the economist be dealing with that on Thursday, or is that gonna have to be a totally separate,
It'll be a separate discussion, basically, what Thursday is for is for the
only
development charges.
development charges? The development charges will of course have some impact on what the user rates are, but it's not gonna deal with the entire issue, so you won't have clarity on that, okay?
Okay, all in favor of that? I think I voted on that before, that's carried. It's 7:11 now, so we have a delegation here to speak to us. Joel Speak, regarding the Fort Frank River issues. Bob Holt. Up there, you may have to, where we get an extra chair for you.
No, that's no problem. I'll
Go ahead. There, you're getting that, you're getting that from behind. Good, thanks, Rick. Welcome.
Council, Mayor, we're here tonight to not discuss, but look for answers and hear some answers on what we have to do with the Port Franks River. There's some major safety issues that need to be addressed.
Floodings,
With the
potential.
Well, it's not potential, it is gonna flood for sure. There's ongoing